Welcome back once again. So, class, is we were talking about SBR exam answer drafting technique, how to apply the pack rule. Now, number one, plan your answer with a pack. Number one, plan your answer. What are the tips for the plan, for the technique of the planning the answer? First, planning includes two components. Number one, time management. Number two, marks management. What is the meaning of the time management? The golden rule. You have total 180 minutes. You have to attempt 100 marks question. That means 1.8 minutes for each mark. 1.8 minutes for each mark. That's the point. Number two, whenever you are planning, first of all, cover that. For example, I am attempting 10 marks question. So that means I have 18 minutes. And for that 18 minutes before starting writing or before attack, I have to think a moment. What to write? What to write? That means plan your key answer or plan your key points. Plan your key points. Sir, is this necessary? Yes. Mark my word. Next 1 month, whatever the question you are attempt, you have to attempt the question with the exam simulation. Number one. And number two, plan your answer first. At least 20% of the time you have to spend for planning. 20% of the time invest for planning. 80%, that's a profit. 80%, 20% investment and 80% profit. If you don't invest 20% time and direct start to get the profitability, you will not be able to get profit. The first important thing, you have to plan your answer. The very important thing. For example, there is a 3 marks question. 3 marks question. For example, number one, plan your answer. For 3 marks, you have 1.8 multiplied by 3, 5 minutes. Quick, 5 minutes. 1 minute you have to spend for planning. 4 minutes for writing. You have to think about that with 1 minute. What are the key points? You have to think about it. Human brain, for planning, human brain works in 2 types. Psychology says that. Either there are 2 types of people. One like me. If someone says that plan something, I will first of all take up the pen and ask to the audience or ask to the person, give me the paper. I have to plan with writing something. Without writing, I cannot plan anything. That's first category of human being. Second category, like my wife. If I ask her to plan something, she just thinking the thing accordingly. If I say to her that take a pen, no, I don't want to take a pen. I want to. She just planning with the imagination. So, like you people, I'm not saying that you have to plan by writing or you have to plan with a scratch card or the piece of paper that's given to the examination hall in front of the system. You may plan with the imagination like this picture, cartoonic image, 1, 1, 2, 3, but spend our time at least 15 to 20% what to write. Believe me, initially, this activity, if you're working with this activity, initially you will say that it's a wastage of time. But believe me, as you work out accordingly over the period of time, your output means answer become very much qualitative according to the examiner expectation. And this is what examiner recommendation. This is not only my recommendation. That's the point. For example, one of the question, there is something about non-current asset damage. That is here, damage of the non-current asset. So non-current asset, 2 marks related to impairment indicators. So from the case, you have highlighted that impairment indicators. For example, if the case says natural disaster is the impairment indicator, decline in customer demand, share price decline, non-current asset damage, these are the examples. So you say that, okay, this question of 3 marks include 2 marks impairment indicator, I have to mention like this. 1 mark for final comment, okay, conclude impairment or not. But develop initial thinking before writing the thing. Without plan, if you attack, that means you haven't read the enemy in a proper way. You will get defeated and nothing else. So what you have learned till now with this second part of the session, you have to plan your answer first before attack, before attempting. Can you please reply me? Are you people with me? Hello? Furthermore, your real challenge, sorry, is that spelling mistake, huh? Your real challenge. Number 1, this is the last one. Real challenge. What to do? Remaining 1 month. What I have done. A lot of syllabus area remains. Here, the webinar says that balanced approach, examiner expectation, too much pressure. But first of all, motivate yourself. You will not able to get success unless you are in your position. Your position is not under the pain. If you get the pain, if you are restless, if you are restless, if you are having pain, if you are really wanted to get pain, that you will be able to get success. That's important. Last month's strategy. Framing the answer, time management, syllabus as max as possible, CB challenges. If these are the challenges, accept the challenge. Ask yourself that after 1 month, I want to get a relief. But for this remaining 1 month, I will practice to do the things according to the time management. I have to cover the syllabus, the entire aspect, because my paper not reflect in the manner that I have a limited knowledge, not the entire syllabus knowledge. I have a good command for the framing of answer with the planning aspects. And I have to make practice not manually, not at all, not manually, always on system. Always on system. So these are the steps for the SBR success. Number 1, simultaneously. All 3 works are simultaneous. Yeah? Quick revision, exam simulation, self-mock. You have to mock about yourself on a routine basis. Not if any one day has rest of the month, man, not even a single day you spare without mock exam, means without exam simulation. Without exam simulation. What does that mean? These are the 10 papers that's available with the CB format. September, December 22. That's we will discuss with the webinar. March, June 22. September, December 21. All these papers. 10 exam paper means 10 group accounts questions, 10 ethics question, 20 section B questions. 20 section B questions. You have 40 questions with exactly CB format. Any excuses that you have to attempt without CB format? Do you have any excuses? Then, okay, I will attempt the question without CB format. Answer me. You don't have any excuses. On a daily basis, if you have 4 to 5 weeks, approx daily basis, you have to attempt at least one question with the exam condition, exam simulation. Sir, what is the meaning of exam condition, exam simulation? Open the system, switch off your mobile, close the door, assuming you are sitting in the examination hall. Lock the time, means stopwatch. Make a timer, start. 20 marks question, okay, 20 multiplied by 1.8. Stopwatch, start. Irrespectively, what will be the output? Start it. The highest motivation is that, including the latest result, around 50% SBR is very difficult to cover, very extensive syllabus. But the highest motivation level is that 50% passing ratio. 50% chances that you will pass your exam. Do you know that even FR don't have this percentage of passing? But SBR average 48, 49, 51, approx 50%. This is the highest motivation. 50% chance that you will, even you start from now, you have a 50% chance to qualify. Remaining 50%, you have to cover the things accordingly.